In yet more shocking evidence of growing divisions deliberately driven through Indian communities by the government, news has emerged of an innocent Sikh man murdered by a mob, assisted by local police in Jammu and Kashmir. Avtar Singh, a New Zealand-based Sikh, was attacked at his home by a group labelled as land grabbers. In the incident, which was live-streamed by the victim on Facebook, a mob of around 50 people entered his family's land in an aggressive manner and started attacking the family. With the mob were several local police officers who stood by watching the attack and allowed the violence to continue. As the mob rampaged through the property, Singh was hit on the head with an iron bar, then dragged away by around 15 men who violently beat him up, sustaining fatal injuries. Singh's death has left his wife Mandeep widowed with 4 young children. The cause of the incident stems from the controversial policy imposed on Jammu and Kashmir that now allows individuals and commercial organisations from the rest of India to take ownership of land within J&K. This takeover of ownership is now often combined with violence and intimidation to force the handover. The legislation was introduced by Narendra Modi's government to facilitate the Indian state being able to then take control of land based upon dismissing existing landowners' rights or ancestral claims to that land. The policy has been rolled out extensively, and its victims have primarily been from both the Sikh and Muslim communities. Critics of the scheme have warned that the policy's primary intention forms part of a deliberate colonisation by stealth of Jammu and Kashmir by India, intending to dilute the indigenous population of Sikhs and Muslims, with Hindus coming in from outside. Anti-Sikh prejudice in the region has grown significantly, and this recent murder has sent shockwaves through the local Sikh community. During the incident, Avtar Singh claimed he was able to prove ownership of the land with government documents, but as the mob became aggressive, he and his father accused the state, including Narendra Modi himself, as being behind the attack on them and their property, which incited the mob to then murder the landowner, even as police officers stood by. Greater Kailash Police have suspended 2 police officers, Puneet Sharma and Harvinder Singh, in connection with the murder. But the fallout from this shocking incident highlights the growing concern of India's majority communities being whipped up to turn on the country's religious minorities. You've been watching Satellite TV News. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button to make sure you get to see stories as they're broadcast. And of course, if you have any comments or opinions on any of our news stories, you can comment below, or indeed drop us a direct message at message@satellitetv.com. We'd like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. For Satellite TV News, I'm Angus Scott in London.